Yo guys, what's up? Tim here, and today I want to tell you a pretty funny story, actually a pretty scary story, about something that happened to me just this last school year, and it's pretty crazy, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm just gonna get right into it. Okay, so last school year, I was hanging out with my friends after school, and we're just gonna call him Benny. So after school that day, I go and I walk out to the parking lot and I get in his car, and I'm not gonna lie, he has a pretty nice car. Like, it's a Trans Am. This thing, I mean, it goes fast, okay? And he's the type of guy that if he has a good car, he's gonna make use of it. Like, he's gonna go pretty fast in this car. So on our way back to his house, we had to stop and get some gas. So after we get the gas, we turn on the main highway, and we're just cruising along, and we're fixing to turn off on the road that leads us to his house. And as I said, my friend, he's gonna make use of this card. He's a pretty crazy guy. Also, I just want to put that out there because he literally looks over at me and he just says, "Are you guys ready to drift?" And when he said that, I just kind of brushed it off. I didn't think it was like I thought he was kidding, guys. I literally thought he was kidding. And he goes, "Pull out your phone. We're about to put this on Snapchat." And at this moment, I knew that I was in the wrong place at the wrong time because he was not kidding. He was about to put us drifting off the main highway on Snapchat. And so, me just listening to Benny, I pull out my phone and I get on Snapchat. And I'm not ready for this, guys. I'm actually pretty scared. And I don't know how fast we were going, guys, but I mean, we were going fast. Like, we were definitely over the speed limit going around this corner. He doesn't slow down at all, guys. We drift around this corner. I close my eyes. And I feel like this part of my life was going in slow motion because I close my eyes when we go around the corner and then I open them and we're in the opposite lane. And then I close my eyes and I open them again and we're in mid-air. Like we're jumping the ditch. And I'm just scared out of my mind. And then we slammed the ground. I had some peanuts in my hand, or some fucking sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are fucking everywhere. I don't know what's going on. My elbow hurts because I slammed it against the center console. I'm the only guy who had my seatbelt on. Benny over here, like a wise guy, had no seatbelt on with the T-tops down. So if we would have flipped this car, he most likely would have died. I'm not even lying. He probably would have died. But luckily the car didn't flip, and we thought everything was fine. Like, nobody was hurt. The car didn't look bad aside from the dirt that was flung up on it from hitting the ground. And not to mention that we just didn't go off into some empty lot. We went off into a person's front yard off the edge of the main highway. So I don't know how anybody didn't just like stop and see like a car ramp off the side of the ditch. Probably somebody saw those like those fucking retards. They fucking kids nowadays ramping cars off the side of ditches. That's probably what everybody thought about us. But we try to drive off out of this person's front yard, and we hear like something squeaking and wobbling back and forth, and we don't know what it is. Like, we got out again and we looked out underneath the car, and there was nothing scratching the grass or anything. And so eventually he's like, "Here, sit in the front seat and go slow. I'm gonna see if I can see anything under there dragging." And turns out, no, there wasn't anything under there dragging. It was his wheel, and it was like wobbling side to side. So we don't know what we're gonna do, guys. We can't drive on this car like this because it's just gonna mess it up more. And I was like, you know what, man? I think we gotta call your dad. And there's one main reason he didn't want to call his dad, guys. His dad does not react well to things like this at all. Like, he literally goes insane. And when when he called his dad, he put on his best poker face right here, guys, because he was about to spew some literal shit out of his mouth that is so untrue, you can tell. Because he was like, "Dad, we ran off the highway. I don't know what happened. I just lost control of the wheel, and we messed up my wheel, and I need you to come pick us up, Dad." And so his dad is literally sniffing the shit out. He knows. Like, we knew he knew, but we were just still hoping to God that there was some tiny chance that he did not know. His dad gets there and he's like, "Where'd you run off at?" We were like, "Right there where it turns onto the road." And he's like, "All right." He's like, "How fast were you going?" My friend was like 45, and you can tell he was lying his ass off, guys. Like it was the worst lying face I've ever seen, probably. His dad is like, "All right, okay, why don't you just go up here and show me then?" At this moment, we knew we were fucked. We should have just told him that we ran off the road because we were speeding and trying to drift. It would have been a whole lot better. But no. We go down there and we show him the road, and you just see black, like, burnout marks on the road. And his dad was like, "Oh, okay, you want to lie to me again?" And he goes off just like screaming and ranting. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty scared. I was probably more scared of his dad's reaction to us lying than of the actual wreck itself, because he was going insane. Like, he literally gets in the car and he's like, "Oh, you think you're gonna mess this car up? No, I'm gonna mess this fucking car up." He's like, "You don't get to mess something up I pay for." And then he proceeds to like burn out in like this gravel driveway. We were freaking out, but that's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed another crazy story. And if you want to see more stories like this, leave a like and subscribe down below. Also, something else I need to tell you, we have a Twitter page and an Instagram page up, so if you want to follow us on those, I'll leave the names of those on the screen right now. But that's it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.